Hello to everyone. This is Joanna, and today is what is this? This is Wednesday, and I'm just here to share with you some little things that I purchased. Some of it's the same, just a smidge of it is different, but I did have some information I wanted to share as well. Nothing major, just I got a new phone. We're going to start there because I tend to want to say so much that I flub up some things. So, one of the things is well, I won't say new phone, but if y'all remember, when they took away the whatever G phone that I had, the 3G regular little phone that I had that opened up the way the Pantech used to, they sent me a Galaxy S9. Is it 9 Plus? Yeah, S9 Plus. Now, y'all heard the story already, how I didn't want a smartphone because they would be messing with me and something would happen. And sure enough, I was correct. If I mentioned to y'all at any time that I was at work one day and this phone said that I would have to pay $20 more if I went over certain data, I would have to pay $20 more if I went over messaging. And I don't even use this phone for messaging. When it was a regular phone, it's simply a work phone, that's it. Even though they made us download the app for my job, I downloaded it on my phone, but they have this particular phone number to call me. So, because they gave me this kind of phone, I went ahead and got a phone case, and this came in the mail yesterday. I have a blue one just like this one from the same seller. I forget who it was, but if you want to know, just shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll send you the information because I think I did something from the same seller. This is a really nice case, and it was just $9, guys, and 99 cents, and it's got this little thing on it that I can turn, but I won't be using this phone. They did eventually make this phone a smartphone, so that's my story. My bill, when I had my son on my account, was like $245. When I had my phone by itself, it was $89.99. I don't have any data charges or anything like that. They called it grandfathered in. I've had these two consecutive phone numbers since 2009. They started off as regular phones, and then mine was a smartphone, and then his became a smartphone, and then he wanted to be on his other family's plan because he wanted an iPhone. I didn't like iPhone, wouldn't purchase one, so you know how it goes with teenagers. His dad side of the family did get him an iPhone, so he was on their plan, but I kept this phone number regardless so that should he need a phone in an emergency or whatever, you know, I've got it. And also, like I said, I use it as a work phone. Now, the case is really, really nice. I got the case and a tempered glass protector for $9.99. Now, y'all know when I first got my phone, some of these glass protectors can be as high as $45, I think from Zag, and they give you a free one if it gets tore up. Well, lo and behold, look, guys, I tore this one up. I didn't mean to. I put it on there and I wasn't sure that I had these little dots lined up right, and I went to pull it up and boom. So I did order another blue case with another screen protector, so there'd be a choice of two cases, but I also put in my basket, which I don't know if it's from the same seller or not, two of these little things that I have on the phone that I broke. Two of these is $9.99, very reasonable. So I will be ordering those. Right now, I'm just going to leave this alone. Right now, this phone just stays in my purse. And I don't like things that don't look perfect, so that's what's bugging me. I want to replace it, but there's no point in doing that. I'm just going to leave this on here. And then should things change, I'll add that. But I am going to go ahead and order them. So this is, again, like I said, a really nice case for $9.99. So I got another one coming. And again, if you want to know about that seller, let me know. I'll give you their information because I don't know their name right off the drop. Another thing I wanted to mention is if you like Nespresso and you like this Hawaii Kana, I ended up really liking this. If y'all remember when I hauled this, I said something about Kana blends tasting like liquid tobacco to me. This, guys, was really good. I've only mixed it in regular milk and my Chobani milk. But here was the thing. I think when I saw iPon70 talk about this, it was $20 a sleeve because it is $2 per capsule. That's what it said. So I was online today looking because I actually am interested in the, is it Odakio? I don't say these coffee names right, guys, but I think it's whatever the one is that's supposed to be caramel. And it might say fruity, I don't know. But here is the Hawaii Kana capsule. Now, what I did notice is the new one is $24. That means it's $2.40 per capsule. So if you live somewhere where you have an espresso boutique, you can go and check that out. But For me, like to order it online, it's going to be $24 instead of the 20 that it was. The other thing that I noticed is this says 1.35, because that's what I wanted to check when I got home, which is why I pulled this out, because the new one is 2.5, or I'm saying that wrong. Whatever the double espresso is, I think that's what it is. It's that mid-size one. So let me see if I have a capsule so I can give y'all the right number. Okay, so it appears to be this size, so it is either a 2.7 or a 2.5. I just noticed it was bigger than the one that I had. So I do want to place an espresso order. I have 2 of the Odacchios on there. Again, if I'm saying that right, I don't know if I'll like it. I might just go ahead and get one of these, and then it's the Arafio that I have 2, because I really do favor that one as far as just a plain coffee. I can put my syrups in there or whatever I want, and I will also most likely be making a order for syrup. It'll either be Monin or Tirani. I missed out when Monin was doing the butterfly syrup, and I would like to catch that again, but for the most part, I'm just going to do a Tirani order because I do need my coconut syrup back. So, on to what I got today. The first thing I got here, as you see, is just some soda. This regular Coke here, guys, is because I'm planning on getting my hands on some Bacardi Black that I learned used to be Bacardi Select. And even though I love my cherry Coke and things like that, when it comes to me mixing something into liquors, I usually go with straight Coke or Sprite or Perrier plain water. Got my cherry Coke here. Now, I went back into Schnucks and I was looking for the packs of water. Again, they didn't have it. They also had no antioxidant water. And y'all know that ever since I tried the Smart Water antioxidant and even this one, I've been favoring these two, and I favor this one. These are my favorite waters. Those 3. I also get that Evian one sometimes. But I miss Blue Falls. Blue Falls had a clarity that you could taste if you like cold water on a hot day. I still usually like my water room temperature. I have to be drinking ice water because I'm hot. But here's the funny thing. This was $1.59, so this water is not expensive at all, and you can get it in a gallon size. I'll show you the biggest size that I have. This one right here, guys, was $2.49, right? Now get this. The one that I get singly that also looks like the ones in the 6-packs is $2.44 a piece. I was going to get that one, but I ended up getting this because it was just pennies more and I got a bigger bottle. So, and I drink these particular ones anyway, just like I do those other ones. I'll usually throw them in my bag and drink them throughout a day or two. But if I cannot find the big one, then I do put these in the fridge and pour from them. But I do still want the other one that I get, which is Smart Water Antioxidant. And I think these are Coke products. I never knew that. I used to know what was what because Dansani was a Coke product and I think Aquafina was a Pepsi product. I don't even know how I knew half of that, but I did not know that about these. This name right here, I think it said Glacial or however it's pronounced. So we're going to put this up and I'm going to share with you my biggest bottle of this because like I said, I told y'all a few years back we had a nurse at work that had this. She was strictly into healthcare and exercise, and I thought it was some funny tasting water. And it's plain water. Sometimes I put this in my coffee maker, you know, or make my tea with it. So it's just plain water, but it's really, really good. Now this right here is the biggest alkaline 88 water that I have. They also make packs of water. They make the single serve that's the size of the Smart Water. And I just love this. I've had this for a while now. This one I do pour from home and I drink it. You know what I mean? I don't like refill my bottle with it or anything. But this was only, I think, when I purchased it, like $2.50. It might be a little bit more now, but it's definitely worth it. You get this whole gallon of water. And it says it's enhanced with electrolytes because I told someone on here this was a great water to have. I hope they try it and I hope they'll let me know. Or they may have already tried it or have been trying it. But it's a really fantastic water. So I'm going to share with you what else I got. And this will be where some of my repeats are going to come in. So I did go ahead and get me another Chobani oat milk. They were 100% out of the vanilla one. I don't know what is happening there, that they were out of that one. I was disheartened, but it's okay because when I see it again, I'll make sure I get it. I know that that milk is popular here for the people that drink it. I don't drink these as milk. Y'all know I just use them in my coffee. I put them in my frother. So they had plenty of this one. Maybe they hadn't stocked the vanilla one yet, but I was kind of out when I didn't need to be out. And I'm not really liking the Oatly. I did make a cup of coffee with it yesterday. I have heard Maison Molly say that it was creamy to her. I think that I'm just used to these two. This one, the vanilla one, and regular milk. I went ahead and got one of these bottles. They charge like $1.59 to $1.99 for these. And I'm having a hard time finding this anymore in my grocery store in the big bottles. Y'all know I love this. I'll put strawberries in it. I'll put kiwis in here and watermelon wedges. Like when I make me a glass, sometimes I'll just put it in there because I really do favor this and like it. And then I just got these because I wanted some candy. I think they were 20 or 30 cents. Maybe they were a quarter by the time I got them. I went ahead and got some maple sausage because I've been getting the regular. I want to try their spicy one, but I'm worried that I'll think it's too hot. I got another one of these little chicken dinners because I like to have those around. And then, this is new for me. I wanted to try the Boar's Head maple bacon. I prefer my Oscar Mayer maple bacon, but they jacked that up to like $11.99. And I just looked over and saw this by where the sandwiches were for this, and it was $6.99. So I figured it's worth a try. And then these are the items that I got lastly. And guys, I'm telling you, me and this little cheese and tomato sandwich, here was the thing. Y'all know that I had been looking for the cheddar cheese, and then I went to Meijer and I found it, right? So I did the exact same sandwich. The only difference was I did that red tomato basil pesto, and then I did the mozzarella cheese, and I had some different tomatoes. They tasted like tomato, but it was okay. But I think I like the first sandwich I made the best, probably because I made it first. Now, I'm okay on either the pesto, the green or the red, but I really do like the green. But what I want to do is I want to try some Mission barbecue pulled chicken here, because they give it to you without the sauce and you put the sauce on it there. I want to try that, and I want to go to Panera and get some of that bread that I showed on my Instagram. Is it focaccia, whatever? I want to go try that with this same sandwich, only I want to do this cheese, the tomatoes, that meat, and the red pesto. But I'm going to redo this sandwich again today. What I'm going to use is what you see before you with the red pesto and this. Now, they had a regular one, but I get this, and I like this chicken a lot of times in my salad. You've seen this out of me before. It might have been a different flavor, but I think what I'm going to do today, because I am going to do this today shortly after I get off of here because I'm starving, is I'm going to do this bread, my tomatoes, my chicken, and my cheese, and see how that is. And I'm going to do the red pesto. I haven't decided if I want to try to mix the two up yet or if that would just be yucky, but the red one is nice. I do like them both. And both of them are going to be regular arsenals in my little sandwich, you know, as soon as I figure out other sandwiches I can make. And I was correct on that red pesto. When I went to Panera, when I first went to them, and they were making some kind of a cheese and tomato sandwich, and they called it a pizzaiola something, I thought that what I had was some kind of pizza sauce, and it had to have been that red pesto. So I like both the red and the green. And I love these little Nan's rounds, and I also want to do the same thing with the plain ones, and see how that turns out, because I did take those plain ones, guys, and I made my scrambled eggs with cheese and just made that on a sandwich on the plain ones one day, and it was really, really good. But I've had you here long enough. I want to thank you for tuning in, and if y'all have any ideas, let me know what else you do with this, because so far I'm going to try it on this sandwich, but I've also only put it like in my salad or whatever. I haven't made homemade fajitas or anything like that. But that is it. I wish everyone a great day, and until the next time.